Hello, everybody. This is Trucker John. As coming at you. It's been a while with forgive me. Update on Heartland Express. I'm still with them. I'm in a different truck. My KW come up for trade in. Put me in a Freightliner Cascadia automatic. First time I ever ran a truck with this opti-idle and a thing on the back for running the sleeper AC separate from the motor when it's not running. Not too sure how I feel about that system, because the day I moved into it, it wasn't working. Freightliner guy got it fixed, and since then I've found a little, what I believe is a glitch in the system. I'm gonna have to get that checked out. Makes it not always dependable when you're trying to sleep at night to have AC. When you want it, just truck a crank. In the night, while I'm sleeping, and then when it shuts back off, the sleeper AC doesn't kick back on. It doesn't want to work, and I'll wake up to a hot truck. That's happened twice, disturbing my sleep. But I figured out how to fix it, but it's a real pain in the butt, and I just don't like it. But I hope to figure out there's something I'm doing wrong that's causing that to happen, or whatever. Maybe I just haven't learned the system enough yet. Anybody that drives a Freightliner Cascadia that has that similar thing on there, got any pointers for them, reach out to me, because I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. I'm setting it on the deal. I got it set now. Let's see if the sleeper AC is even running. I don't know, because I just cranked the truck to move to. Yeah, it's working. I'm over here in Oklahoma at Woods Distribution Center. I just got in the door. They haven't started working on me yet. Everything's going good. Pay protection's excellent. You know, like I've said before, you just got to do your part. Be on time, pick up on time delivery. I may have screwed myself out of that, because I accidentally overslept this morning, and I had a 7 a.m. appointment, and I didn't get here till almost 9 a.m. So almost 2 hours late, and then I had to wait a while, like about 4 hours before they called me to give me a door. So, but luckily it's a drop and hook at my next pickup. As long as I get picked up today, and then it's drop and hook tomorrow in Longview. My pickup's over there in Jenkins, Oklahoma, at a Kimberly Clark deal, and I'm delivering all the Jollar General Distribution Center. So not too hard of a load, better. I don't usually sleep through my alarms, but I did. So, but that's all falls on me. That's my screw up, nobody else's. We are fixing to move from Texas Regional to USA East. Means instead of getting home pretty much every weekend, pretty much every week, I get to get home every 2 weeks. The protection pay goes up from 1,060 to 1,250, and I got a 10-cent bump on my pay per mile. So, and I'll stick to the per diem program. So, you know, I lose like 10 cents of that to per diem, but that's okay. We're going to see if that brings a little bit more money in, so I can work on my bill situation. But it's not the company's fault. Freight's just what it is. I'm going to put my sunglasses on. There we go. Sorry about that. But It's not a bad deal, not a bad gig. Company's good. With everyone I've dealt with so far, I've had no problems. At any of the terminals, even CFI terminals, so far I haven't had no problems that I visited. Or I've visited 2 different Mills terminals. Of course, Mills Heartland is all that it shares the Alvarado, Texas terminal. Of course, it doesn't matter which company name's plastered on the terminal, whether it be Smith Transport, CFI, Millis Transfer, or Heartland. You're going to see trucks from any of those companies possibly in there. You don't see too many Smith Transport around the Texas area. I think I've seen 1 or 2 traders over in the West Memphis, Arkansas yard. I really think that's about as far west they might even come. I was shocked to even see them there. Of course, I didn't do a full tour when that one time I was through Joplin, but I didn't notice any there. But I don't know if you would see them there or not. Like I say, you'll definitely see CFI Mills Transfer in any of most of these terminals. Probably when you get to the eastern seaboard now, if you do the USA 48, the USA OTR, East OTR, you'll definitely see them. For the people that just run the west side OTR, you probably never see any Smith Transport that I know of. So I know they don't go that far across the country. But I haven't figured out how to do all the editing stuff with any of this, so you have to forgive me. But I will eventually show y'all some checks from the Texas Regional, and maybe by that time I can show you the purses on my east as I try to keep you updated on my journey. I'll try to pump them out more regular. It's just I've had a lot of personal things going on while trying to run, and so I just need to do better. If anyone has any questions, please reach out. If any of y'all listen to me and you get intrigued, you want to come to work for Heartland, MITJOW is my driver code. You can give them that. And my current truck number is 3026. So if you see a Heartland Freightline Cascadia, and please feel obliged to come over and talk to me, or you see me in a truck stop, whatever, or anything. Be more than happy to answer your questions. I am I really think that if you're looking to be treated like a person with respect, I know that as long as you're doing your job, you can guarantee a certain amount of money, depending on whatever you're looking for. And depending on what division you go in, in certain things in your experience, they can verify, well, depending on where you stand on pay. I mean, I'm sitting at 8 years, and at 8 years, I'm starting at 45 cents a mile. And then if you sign for them, I'm only get taxed for it 35 cents a mile. And then I still get my 10 cents, the other 10 cents a mile tax free, as a per diem deal that I get on top of that to help my check. So I mean, you want to run all 48, you can run all 48. You just want to run the western United States over like California and all that. Though as far as I know, we don't go in California no more. California's a no-no state. So Like I say, as far as I know, we ain't going into California. I don't think we have a single terminal in California anymore. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily true for Mills Transfer and CFI. If you have a question about that, I can't answer a lot of questions on Mills Transfers, exact run-ins, or CFI, because, you know, even though they are part of Heartland, there are differences in things and how they do things. So please be aware of that. I only can talk to you about Heartland Express because that's who I work for. That's what I know. I'm happy. I mean, since the last time I talked to y'all, there was a slight screw up with the Labor Day weekend. I got, didn't go back out to Tuesday, which was nice. Got some extra time at home, and I believe I got my holiday pay out of that. I think. Don't hold me to that. I'll double check on that, and I'll get back with you. Yeah. Trying to figure out where the camera is. Sorry. But I will get back to y'all on that. I really will. Between that, then after I made my delivery at the load I went home with, I went to a shipper, and that shipper held me up. I got there like 1:20 in the afternoon. My appointment was 1:30. Got there 10 minutes before my appointment. I mean, they only put me straight in the door, but I sat there at the door. Other than the time it took me to go inside, check in, and maneuver around and get it back in the door. But from 1:20, I didn't even get my paperwork till like almost 9:30. And then I had to drive all the way to Bentonville, Arkansas, because that load had to get delivered ASAP, as long as I had the IRS, within what I could legally. I had the IRS, so I knew they expected me to get it delivered. So drove through the night, got that load delivered. Then I had to pull out on the side of the road, which is not what I favor, and the company really don't probably prefer that, but it's what I had to do, because by the time I did my post trip and everything, and I went off and I put myself off duty and in the sleeper berth, I had 6 minutes left on the clock. I couldn't even get rolling to 3:30 the next afternoon, that morning, because this was like the next day morning time by the time I got that done. And I was supposed to pick up my load at a warehouse and get live loaded over in Joplin, Missouri, and they stopped letting you come in to get loaded at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But I called in the afternoon dispatch so they could send the proper emails out. So first thing that morning, customer service and load planner people came in, and my dispatcher came in. They immediately started trying to figure things out. And eventually they ended up getting somebody to go get the load loaded and then take it over to Joplin Yard. So then I went to the Joplin Yard, dropped my empty trailer, picked up that loaded trailer, did some took care of business I needed to take care of so I could get on the road. And I think I made a truck stop that's just down the road that I had passed going to the deal, so I could get a little something to eat real quick and a few things I needed. And then I hauled butt to get that load delivered. I don't remember where it went. I think I was going up to Pontoon Beach, Illinois, the Heartland terminal up there. And there's a driver waiting on me, so I dropped that trailer, got out from underneath it, handed the guy the paperwork while he was hooking up, and he went on down the road, got that thing delivered to its final destination. And then because of the holiday week and the freight was really slow that week, I sat around Pontoon Beach for a while. I think I did a short pickup. They asked me to go pick up an empty trailer at one customer location in that area. I took it to another location, dropped it, picked up a loaded trailer, took it back to the yard, dropped it for someone to pick up. Then I sat there, and I think the very next day, I picked up a load off the yard that I had to deliver at a Walmart distribution center. I forget the town name. But I did. And sorry, something caught my eye there. And then I went to the West Memphis, Arkansas yard the same way, because my next load wasn't gonna, I couldn't pick up my next load until Monday or something. So I sat there Saturday night, Sunday night, and I think early Monday morning I left out, went and dropped and hooked, I think it was, got that load, and I think it got delivered in the Dallas area. I don't remember if that was a live load or whatever, I didn't get to go home that weekend, is the point. It was the company's fault. They offered to send me home, let me have a little time at home that Monday night, but after I'd made that delivery, but I told them, weekends is when I like to go home, because my wife's off. She works during the week graveyard, so going home during the week just doesn't work for me. So they hooked me up and been having me roll all week and through the weekend, and here I am this Monday morning getting this delivery done. Then I got to go up and get another load. Load's already preloaded and ready to go, so that's cool. And then I got a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so trying to get me home by Wednesday. So, and that's the goal, and that's still the plan, as far as I know. No, that's my plan. But they're not a hard company to work for. They're very easy to deal with, from my personal experience so far. All the drivers I've talked to, no matter what division they work in, I've talked to a few on the East 48. That's on the East OTR, and several on the 48, as well as several of my fellow Texas regional. So, it's it's not a bad deal. So, with that being said, like I said, you want to call and talk to a recruiter, in the description of my video I will have a recruiter's number, and I'll put a reminder of my driver code. And if you have questions, ask me on here. I'll be glad to reach out and answer. I'll either answer directly on comments, and then if I get enough questions about it, I'll do a video. And anybody got anything they'd like me to do a video on, please put it down. I will work it in. My goal is to help my fellow drivers, as well as give people my experience as a driver with Heartland Express. Everything I'm gonna tell you is raw truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna keep anything from you. That's why I was honest with you. Hey, I was a screw up. Wasn't really the company's fault. There's a mixture of freight, and things happen. It's trucking. That's the honest truth. They try to get you home every week when you want to get home, especially on the weekend, because that's when most everybody wants to go home. They really try. But things hold you up and get things all screwed up and screwed original. They are getting better about, now that they see how figuring out how I like to run, and giving me 2 or 3 plans ahead of time. Every now and then I still have to wait till either I'm almost done with one and they'll send something, or just whatever, you know. So but there you go. I think I've rambled long enough. This is getting on to be about 20 something minutes. So y'all have a good one, and we'll talk to y'all later.